Welcome back, Titans. My name is Brett Torno, and I am a career resource specialist and a human services intern here in our office. Today, on our weekly Tuesday tips on gorgeous Tuesday, March 16th, we're going over branding. How to build your personal brand. Couple things: business cards. What are they? What goes on them? How can they portray your personal brand? Secondly, Sam is going to be going over social media. Um, how are employers looking at your social media? What kind of content is on there? How can it positively portray your brand? All those things to follow. Let's roll it.
Hey Titans, welcome back to another episode of Tuesday Tips on Tuesday, March 16th. As mentioned in the intro, we're going over business cards. As you can see here, we are at our University of Wisconsin Oshkosh's Career and Professional Development website. We're at the Professional Communication tab under the business card section. Things that are obviously going to be included in your business card is your name, and if you got a title, and this title can be your degree, your major, anticipated graduation date, or your graduation date if you are already graduated, and then obviously your contact information such as your mailing address, an email address, your phone number. Not a lot of people have faxes anymore. Those can all be included. If you have any social media, Instagram, you know, uh, Facebook, Twitter, various ways to reach out to get a hold of you. If you have a website, LinkedIn is a perfect website to include in that. And any other kind of specific information. And then finally, a logo. If you want to put, a professional portrait or, a snapshot of you, such as the ones you get from the career fair. Those would be good ones to put onto your business card to really make it individualized and kind of add a personal touch. Really good places to do this: Office Depot. You can do it in person, you can do it virtually. Moo.com is a very good one. And then, kind of the best well-known place to do this is Vistaprint. You can print like 100 of them for a few bucks. It's a really good resource. Other places, if you don't really want to pay a whole lot of money, then you can kind of do it yourself. Microsoft Publisher and Microsoft Word. And then we have like step-by-step how to do that. So like I said, very good resources. And then here are some examples that we have. We have the Titan colors here, as well as other kind of layouts, all right here for you guys to kind of use as your reference. Up next, we got Sam, who's going to be going over social media. What are employers kind of looking for? How can you use social media to positively build your brand and show yourself off to employers? So I'll let her take that away.
Hi everyone, my name is Sam and I am the social media intern here at the Career and Professional Development Office, and today I just wanted to go over some strategies for branding yourself on social media. So I do have just a list in front of me that I'm just going to go through, and the first one I have is just to make sure all your platforms are updated. So whether that be your profile picture, your bio, just making sure it's the same across all, so that if someone is searching for you, they will be able to easily identify you. The second one is to share content more frequently and have it be positive content. So what I mean by that is just maybe post if you only post once a week, maybe up it to 3 or 4 times, just to show that you are active. And then with the positive aspect is I always like to think of it as, and if an employer is looking for me and they find me on social media, is what I have on my account appropriate for them to see. So I always try to make sure it's in a positive light, whether that be the photos I'm posting or the captions. The third one is to connect with professionals in fields you are interested in. So this, for example, I actually just had experience doing this. But so I am in the marketing field. That's what I will be graduating with. But I'm also, I have a lot of experience in social media. So I actually just reached out to a friend of a friend who got a job as a social media coordinator in Nashville. So I got on the phone with her and just kind of hopped on to see what steps she took to get to the position she's at, just to have another connection and possibly get some good insight on tips that I could do for myself. So that was really cool talking with her. But you can do that in any industry. So whether that be the tech industry, the nursing industry, just reaching out and seeing if maybe someone would want to do like an informational interview or just chat and have coffee. It's always good that way to build your network. Next tip I have is actually for LinkedIn, and this one is going to be asking for recommendations. So when employers are looking for you on your social media, LinkedIn is usually a really big one for business professionals. So having recommendations on the bottom of your profile are going to be awesome because it shows that you're a good worker and that there's people that really do want to recommend you. So I highly encourage asking your employers, or if you've had people you've worked with on projects, you can always recommend them, and that will just get a good reference build up for you. So when employers are starting to look for you, or if you start applying and then employers are looking at you, you'll have some of those references and recommendations down for them to look at. My last little tip would be to go under the professional communications tab. And this has everything from business cards, which Brett had talked about, and then references. And a big one that I actually personally just ran into is a digital portfolio. So I had a lot of questions. I wasn't really sure how to make a digital portfolio, and I was never really aware that I had to make one. So the fact that they have examples of those on there are super helpful. So if you guys are looking for any help in that realm, that is a good resource to go to. But yeah, so those are my basic tips for social media branding. I hope you guys learned something. And if you ever need anything, feel free to reach out to any one of us at the Career and Professional Development Office, and we will see you next time.